Welcome to Cowboy Kings. We are your hosts today. I am Mr. Demna.
And I'm Sweepy. Today we'll be looking at Strafe, a first-person gore shoot-'em-up.
It is developed by Pixel Titans and published by Devolver Digital.
It also features roguelike elements into the game. Think about procedurally generated maps and permadeath.
You'll be looking at story, gameplay, characters, graphics, music, and theme.
Afterwards, we'll come up with a final grade based upon these elements.
The game features great music. It is the right amount of nerve-wracking and the right amount of energetic to keep you going throughout different levels, which by themselves look great. It fits the Pixel team right, and it is open enough yet close enough to allow you to do all kinds of playstyles. To enhance the playstyle, you start out with 4 different weapons you can choose from, and throughout the game you can find dozens more.
The game itself is fairly challenging, much like the games in the genre it's trying to be part of. Add on to that, each run you play through will never be the same thanks to the procedurally generated maps. The devs also actively respond to the community and patch out problems very quickly, the first patch being only 2 days after the game's initial launch.
The game is advertised as a roguelike or a roguelite game. However, in our experience, it's not. There's no reward for dying, it has no permanent progression, and it's way too challenging without any reward or compensation between runs. This makes the game tedious and annoying to play over and over again, because the challenge alone is not motivating, simply because, again, it's too hard. Aside from this problem, it also suffers from bad performance. It has frame rate drops, and your CPU will run hot very quickly.
The game also suffers from some bad optimization, including texture glitches, which can really throw you off, and very buggy AI that can either run into walls and get stuck, or aggro on the other side of locked doors. Also, the weapon upgrade benches and the scrap benches are very inconsistent in their places. They can either be really close to the beginning when you have no scrap, or way too far into the level to make them useful. The GUI also isn't very helpful, as the map is impossible to navigate, and the inventory space doesn't really tell you what items you have or what perks you have.
Overall, the game has good points and has bad points. I give the story 2 stars out of 5. The gameplay 3 stars out of 5. Characters 2 stars out of 5. Graphics 3 out of 5. Music 4 out of 5. Team 3.5 out of 5. And overall I gave the game 2.5 out of 5. Simply because I deduct half a star due to the bad performance it is having on my computer, which is definitely above average.
Personally, I give the story 2.5 out of 5 stars, gameplay 3.5 out of 5, characters 2 out of 5, graphics 4 out of 5, music is 5 out of 5 for me, and the theme is 3.5. Total, I give it 3.5, I really can't recommend the game at full price. It's not by any means a bad game, but it has room for a lot of improvement in my opinion.
This concludes the grade at 3 out of 5 stars. Simply because the game has good points and bad points. It has an identity crisis which gives it a problem. We do recommend the game when it's on sale, but at full price we simply cannot recommend it. If you liked our video, please consider subscribing, and if you want to know more about Strafe, we have a full review which will be linked to at the end of the video.